Leuchie's Big Hare Trail. Leuchie House is a respite centre to give a short break to those living with MS and other long-term conditions. It is situated in East Lothian in a very peaceful setting just south of North Berwick. In 2020, the staff at Leuchie discussed how to celebrate their 10th anniversary due the following year and at the same time raise more money to keep their work solvent. They decided to hold a Big Hare Trail. 11 white, 6-foot-high fiberglass hares would be made. Artists would be recruited to paint them in different patterns. Local businesses would be invited to sponsor the hares. During the summer, the hares would be placed around North Berwick for all to enjoy, and in the autumn an auction of the hares would be held, with the money raised going towards Leuchie. So for 10 weeks the hares were on display in various prominent parts of North Berwick, while passers-by admired and photographed them. Let's hear a little more detail about some of the hares.
Hello, I'm Kirsty and I'm from Leuchie House. I'm the Community and Events fundraiser and I've been part of the team bringing the Big Hare Trail to North Berwick this summer. Here we are at one of our hares. This is Over the Rainbow, which was painted by a local artist called Rosie Watson. Over the Rainbow is sponsored by the Walk with Scott Foundation and it's just beautiful. We chose this location based on the fact that there was just so many colours, it was so vibrant, all of the flowers, the buzzing bees, the butterflies, it just suited this location perfectly, as behind you can obviously see the beautiful flower display and the North Berwick in Bloom flower bed there as well. Yeah, and what do you like about this one?
Because really because it has golf clubs.
Yeah, and do you know what? These are actually real golf clubs that have been fiberglassed, and the artist's name, I don't know if you can see it, is Rutherford, and so that was actually his first driver and that was his best friend's first driver. This here got a special invite to the Scottish Open. It created a real buzz and he definitely felt very at home there. On the hare we got about 40 signatures from all of the people who were playing sort of in the final stages of the tournament, and the winner as well also signed the hare. This was painted by Abby Herriot, who's local to North Berwick. On the hare here you've got puffins, gannets, the bass rock is featured here on the back as well, and it's just absolutely beautiful, and on a day like today with the sun shining it really shows the hare off its best.
On Saturday mornings, a stall was set out at the entrance to the lodge ground, and passers-by were invited to learn about Leuchie's Hare Trail, donate, or to buy a raffle ticket for a 4-day stay at a hotel. The money from all this going to Leuchie. On Saturday the 25th of September, the hares were collected in the late afternoon. Once collected, the hares were taken to the Marine Hotel, where they were transferred to the hotel lawn, and later, on Friday the 1st of October, the grand auction was held in the Marine Hotel. Attendance was £20 per person. Those planning to bid had to register their intention before they came. Glenn Campbell, the BBC reporter, was here as Master of Ceremonies. There was great excitement and anticipation.
Welcome to the Leuchie Hare Auction. We're hoping for a very successful evening to raise funds for Leuchie House through the sale of our amazing hares.
My name's Di Jennings from Simpson and Marwick, and this is our gorgeous hare, and we're here for the excitement of the auction and looking forward to it.
Hi there, my name's Kylie. I'm here tonight to win a hare, hopefully. We're supporting Abby Harriet and her mum Kirsty, and we would love one of the hares to stay in North Berwick, so we're here to support them both. Have an amazing evening.
Hey there, I'm Rose and I'm here to support Leuchie House. I'm loving the hares and I'm hoping to really get one of them that I think is extra special tonight.
Hi, my name's Kirsty Harriet. I'm here because my daughter Abby did the hare that's been outside the Seabird Centre for the last few months. I'm a very proud mummy and I'm here to try and win her hare for the community so it stays in North Berwick.
Hello, I'm Glenn Campbell and I'm at the Big Hare Trail because, well, I've got the honour of introducing the evening and then handing over to the auctioneer to make sure we raise as much money as possible for Leuchie House and the Big Hare Trail Grand Auction. The Big Hare Trail Grand Auction. This is the end of our hare trail, and at the end of the hare trail is your chance to take one home, to own a hare, to love and look after, and give a very warm welcome to our Big Hare Trail auctioneer, May Matthews.
So let's start with lot number 1, the hare brain. Without further ado, I would like to welcome bids at £2,000. Do I see £2,000 in the room anywhere? £2,000 for lot number 1. Thank you very much, I do. Wonderful, that's £2,000. Next bid will be £2,100. Do I see £2,100? Thank you very much for my telephone bidder on the table at the back of the room. Do I see £2,300? Yes, I do, thank you, £2,300. Next bid would be £5,300, £5,400, £5,500. Okay, looks like we have sold our first lot. Thank you very much, madam. Now, I think we've got Abby in the room and a group of supporters. Right, where shall we start? £2,000? Do I see £2,000 anywhere? £2,000. Thank you, madam, £2,000. Do I see 2-1? Currently on the table over here. £6,500. Do I see 6-6 anywhere? Fair warning. £6,500. Better get my gavel. So, sponsored by Pike and Banbury. Who would like to start me off at £2,000? Do I see £2,000? Thank you, £2,000 here with the lady at the back of the room. 9-3, 9-4, 9-5, 9-6, 9-7, 9-8, 9-9, £10,000. 19-2, 19-3, 19-4, 19-5, 19-6, 19-7, 19-8, 19-9, £20,000. £22,000. Next would be 23, if anybody wishes to bid. £22,000. Let's be clear, £22,000. And the gentleman seated here, congratulations. So, thank you very much.
It's an amazing amount of money for Leuchie House, far more than the team ever imagined was possible from tonight's auction. £115,800. An idea of what that money will do for Leuchie House. That sum is enough to fund almost 4 specialist nurses for a whole calendar year. So basically tonight you've paid for, I think, about half the specialist nursing capacity for Leuchie House for the next 12 months. That's fantastic.
If displaying all the hares during the summer had been the first celebration of Leuchie's 10th anniversary, the raising of so much money for its continued ministry was its second. What has happened to the hares since they were sold? 2 of them, bought and donated by friends of Leuchie, are now inside the building. The third one was bought by the North Berwick Community Trust and is now in their woodland park.
On behalf of North Berwick Trust, I'd just like to say that we're delighted to see Hetty the hare here in her new home. She's in front of the law, in sight of the Bass Rock, and it's a marvellous landmark, and we're very, very pleased to have one of the hares here in her home of North Berwick.
The hare to Golf Hare had been bought by the Renaissance Club in East Lothian for £22,000. Mr. Brannan tells the story.
Hi there, my name is Bob Brannan. I'm one of the original members of Renaissance Club. We were very privileged to have the Golf Hare at Renaissance for the Scottish Open this year. It seemed to me that when the auction arose, it felt he should really be back at Renaissance where he'd started off. And so I approached the club to determine whether they would be happy for him to be hosted there long term, and they were. And so I raised an appeal amongst the members of Renaissance, and we raised £32,000. So I had that sum of money going into the auction, and it was a lovely evening. But we knew we had a substantial sum of money for the bid, and the bidding went to 22,000 and ended there. But we have donated all 32,000 raised, and so that's I'm sure a super contribution to Leuchie, which is my favourite charity. We're very privileged to have been awarded the Scottish Open again at Renaissance in 2022, when all the world's great golfers will come back, and maybe we'll add a few more signatures to the hare, and long may he continue to sit there at Renaissance.